Are you looking for a very practical homeschooling curriculum that is also exclusively written for Torah observant families? Hi, my name is Ann Elliott. I'm the creator and founder of HomeschoolingTorah.com. At Homeschooling Torah, we believe that knowledge of the scriptures is essential for our children. But real homeschooling moms want to study the Bible with their whole family together. They also want a study that has some meat in it. They want to dig into the Word together, and they also want to prepare their children academically. 12 years ago this summer, we were excited and thrilled to announce a new homeschooling curriculum on the market. It was specifically designed for Torah observant families. And if you have longed for something that is simplified and ready for you to use, just like this, I think I have good news for you. You see, since 2002, our family has been writing homeschooling curriculum specifically for homeschoolers. Our goal has been to study the Bible chronologically, the Old Testament all the way through the New Testament, but firmly based on the Torah. We want to help you teach your children how to study the Bible for themselves. We want you to be able to read it, discuss it, copy it, memorize it together. We want you to apply it to your lives most of all. We want your children to hide Yah's word in their heart so that as a family, you will not sin against him. We want to help you learn to read the Bible in its original languages. But we want you to go beyond Bible study. We want you to use the Bible to teach every single subject, from history and science to math and grammar and literature and PE and piano and music. And we want you to have a variety of activities at your fingertips ready to go every week so that you can teach multiple ages with creativity and excitement. We believe that using especially the Torah as your foundation for education, you can study the Bible together, you can read together, you can grow together, you can pray together, you can apply it to your lives together, and it will make life simpler for mom and dad, and it will simplify your homeschooling day. To me, the perfect homeschooling curriculum would include these things. It would include a firm foundation in the Torah, the Old Testament, and the Apostolic Scriptures. It would teach Hebrew language, culture, and mindset, and it would shun idolatry, paganism, and humanism. It would teach about the biblical holidays, Yah's calendar, his perfect worldview, but it would never neglect our need for Yeshua, the Messiah. It would be tried and proven in real homeschooling families like mine, and it would be doable with many children over all ages, one-room schoolhouse style. It would use the weekly Torah portions that are read in synagogues, congregations, and fellowships all over the world each week. It would include all subjects, from Bible, history, and science to math, grammar, reading, writing, and phonics. It would even include Hebrew, music, poetry, art, health and fitness, and chores. It would include special instructions and advice for special needs families, because our family has been there. It would include ideas for teaching preschoolers and full lesson plans for high school students too. It would include discussions and helps so that the word of Yehovah could be taught diligently to your children, so that you could talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise up. But it would clearly and repeatedly point to Yeshua as our Messiah when you teach the Old Testament, and the validity of the Torah as you teach the New Testament. It would include biblical parenting, because parents need good wisdom, understanding, counsel, and advice from other parents who have been there and are using the Bible to guide them in their parenting. It would have easy-to-follow instructions for new homeschoolers, but plenty of meat for those that have been around the block a few times. No fluff, no fillers, but real academics. It would include practical planning for mom, such as household planners, menu ideas, recipe ideas, and they would include biblically clean food, right? It would do the prep work for mom and dad, freeing them up so that they have the energy to have the discussions they need to with their children and to focus on their priorities of marriage, parenting, and homemaking. The ideal curriculum would give you the option to print what you need to, or your family could work together on the computer or on your tablet or on your phone. Or you could just orally discuss the lessons together and use a whiteboard and notebook paper. So it would be easy on your budget with predictable low-cost monthly fees, so that you would be able to afford homeschooling your entire family. And it would include access to a community of like-minded families who are also committed to Torah and Yeshua as the Messiah. Both new and experienced homeschool moms could find mentoring as older women would train younger women. Back then, when we started, as the mom of 7 children from the ages of 3 all the way up to age 17, I was in the same position you are. I really wanted to make the scriptures the foundation of our homeschooling, but I didn't see how to do that from the curriculum that was available on the market. I really dreamed of using the Bible as my primary textbook. Time was tight, money was tighter, and I needed a workable plan that I could just pull out on the first day of every week and get started, and I couldn't afford to spend an arm and a leg. I couldn't find a Christian curriculum that did the things I wanted and didn't emphasize the things that we didn't want in our home. The Spirit of Yehovah, the Ruach HaKodesh, helped us. He guided us. And day by day, we wrote this curriculum prayerfully and used it together as our entire family. Back then, I was so excited to share the results with the world, and I am still excited about that today. I know it will do for your family what it has done for our family. I love having other families together with ours on this journey. So here's the bottom line. Homeschooling Torah is easy on mom. You will have very little prep work to do every week. It's family friendly. All of your kids can be learning together, studying together, memorizing together, and applying scriptures together. It's cost efficient. One price gives you access for your entire family. Have you been searching for something that's a little different than what the world has to offer? Something based firmly on the Word of God, but you can use it with your whole family together. I hope you'll check out Homeschooling Torah today.